Hey guys, it's Izzy here and welcome to Vlogmas vlog number 4. So today is Thursday, December the 12th. I haven't got dressed yet or brushed my hair. Do I ever brush my hair? No, but I haven't done any of that yet, so excuse how I look, but not really. I don't care how I look. But I have 'Tis the Season, that candle on right now, and that is one of the most iconic scents from Bath and Body Works. I really need to go and get some more Christmas candles because I haven't bought any this year. They've just been I've had my fall candles that I got in the fall, obviously, my Christmas candles from last year that I didn't finish up. So they are running low. Like every day I'm going through with candles. So I need to go to Bath & Body Works. I was gonna go this week, but just it never happened. But I am about to eat some mac and cheese, just some lunch. And then I'm going to read a chapter of Annihilation. I should finish this today. I have 3 chapters left and then an epilogue. So I'm gonna read 1 chapter at 3, 1 at 6, and then 1 at 9, and at 9 I'll read the epilogue as well. But for dinner, I'm gonna go out for the first time this week, so out to eat, and I'm super excited because I'm gonna go to Texas Roadhouse, which is my favorite restaurant. I love that place. The bread, y'all. And then I'm getting ribs. I only ever have had ribs or wings there, but I highly recommend both of those if you're ever going to a Texas Roadhouse. But I'm gonna get eating and reading. I am doing 2 focus on me, 2 unboxings in this vlog. So our first one is going to be Book of the Month because that is the box that I got first. So if you are interested in getting a Book of the Month subscription, if you use the code down below in the comments, you can get me a free book and you a free book. So that's obviously, we get free books. Who doesn't want free books? So I don't even remember what I ordered because I got this about a week ago and I just haven't opened it. But I get 3 books in December because Christmas, I want to treat myself, and 3 books in July because that is my birth month and I want to treat myself. So we do have 3 books this month, but I usually don't do 3 books. And I don't even remember what I got, but they say the perfect gift for everyone on your list. So I mean, if you want to get somebody a Book of the Month subscription for Christmas, it's great. And let me tell you, this video is not sponsored. I truly love Book of the Month. They're the only book subscription service that I've kept up. I usually just do 3-month trials with book subscriptions, and you can see on vlogs before of subscriptions that I have used, but Book of the Month has been my favorite and the only one that I have not canceled. Now I did have 2 subscriptions with them basically. So they have Book of the Month YA, and then this is the Book of the Month like normal adult, I guess. And you can actually get the YA books on the adult service. So I was like, there's no point in getting 2 subscriptions because just if I have the YA, that means I get a pretty pink box instead of a blue box. So not really worth it in my honest opinion. So we have Book of the Month isn't just for readers. We're for doers, thinkers, and fun havers, travelers, yogis, wine lovers, up all-nighters and early risers, plant parents, fur parents, and even real parents. Crazy, we know. Really, we're for anyone who wants to spend their me time in the best way possible. Get a free add-on for yourself with a 6 or 12-month gift card. So that's nice. So you get a bookmark every month. So here's our first book, and it is The Glittering Hour by Iona Gray. And this looks like it's set in the 1920s just by the cover. Oh, it says spanning 2 decades and seismic shift in British history. As World War II approaches, Iona Gray's The Glittering Hour is an epic novel of passion, heartache, and loss. An unforgettable historical novel about true love, found and lost, and the secrets we keep from one another. So that sounds really good. Where is she from? She has a degree from the University of Manchester, and she lives in rural Cheshire. So I like knowing where authors are from. But yeah, really pretty cover. And this was a, what month? December 2019. So yeah, this was my December pick of the month. So our next one is a romance or contemporary, and it is Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Love Wasn't on Her To-Do List by Talia Hibbert. But the reason why I got this is, yeah, in the first, this is basically me, the first sentence, Chloe Brown is a chronically ill computer geek with a goal, a plan, and a list. So I feel like chronic disease, chronic illness isn't really in books a lot, and I feel like there's so many people that have chronic disease, chronic illness, that it is really important and we need that representation. So that is the main reason I picked up this book. And let me read about the love interest. Redford Red Morgan is a handyman with tattoos, a motorcycle, and more sex appeal than 10,000 Hollywood heartthrobs. Like, oh my gosh. So this writer is a Black British author and who lives in a bedroom full of books. Same. So yeah, so she's British. Really cool. So I cannot wait to read that. And then our next one is by a popular author, and that's Jojo Moyes. I'm not sure if that's how you say her name, but The Giver of Stars. I think this is in the 1930s. But yeah, it's about the libraries and during the Great Depression. So let me tell y'all. So, set in Depression-era America, a breathtaking story of 5 extraordinary women and their remarkable journey through the mountains of Kentucky and beyond. So, I did see the Great Depression, Eleanor Roosevelt, so in that kind of time period. And it's, I mean, 5 extraordinary women. We love when books are about women. And I didn't know this writer is English. Or she lives in Essex, England, so I'm assuming she is English, but you can be American living in England, you never know. So I can't wait to see what this book is about. I love this cover, it's so beautiful, like, oh my gosh. In a Kentucky setting, I've been to Kentucky many times, so that should be a lot of fun. And this one not focused, I think it's focusing on the tree behind me, but that's fine, it's Vlogmas Christmas, you know? So those are all the books that I got from Book of the Month. So share the love. Get a free book for every friend that signs up through your referral link. So that's what I'm telling you. Y'all can get a book and I'll get a book. There we go. So I just finished editing Thursday's video. So if you would have already seen this video. So it is currently exporting. And guys, it's like 6:30 exactly. I don't think I'm getting Texas Roadhouse tonight because, yeah, I don't think I am because I don't have a car. So I have nobody to take me there to get it. And it's like when my dad gets home, it's supposed to be 7:45 and then you have to wait 30 minutes for the food. And I don't eat dinner that late for one. This is usually my dinner time, like 6. And it just really stresses me out because I couldn't get it yesterday and I haven't had meat all week and I'm craving meat like crazy. And so I couldn't get it on yesterday because he was at a Christmas party and he said I could get food, but like again, like at a restaurant like this, you have to wait like 30 minutes and there was just not enough time. He was like, tomorrow. He's not supposed to be home till like 8 o'clock. And I am not about to wait that long to eat. And I'm not even really that hungry anymore because I ate so much mac and cheese and cookies. And I'm kind of upset I'm not getting ribs, mashed potatoes, and all that. It's really sad. And as I said, I haven't had meat in forever. And I can't go tomorrow because I have to go back to Target tomorrow to get meat because I forgot to get Hickory Farms on Tuesday and I was gonna get beef and cheese and I completely forgot about it, but I'm going to Target tomorrow because Harry Styles' album comes out tomorrow. So I'm going to buy the vinyl because, again, I don't have a car that has CD players in it anymore. So we're just taking it back to 1975 and we're buying vinyls now instead of CDs. I mean, obviously I'm going to listen to it on here, but you know, I have to have a physical copy. That's me. I have to have a hard copy of it. And since I don't really have a CD player, vinyl is the way to go. So I just finished reading Annihilation. It's like 10 o'clock, 10:14. And it got a 3 out of 5 stars. Again, this is a me problem, not the book problem. It's because I took so much time between reading the last book in this series to this book in the series, and I didn't really go back and read what the previous book was about to spark my memory. Like, I knew the basic details, but not what I needed to know. Like, I didn't even realize Theron's mother was the daughter of one of my favorite characters. So it's just like, I did not get everything I should have got from this book. So, I mean, this would probably be a good book for me to reread later after going through everything. But I am going to give this book away just because, again, I can't even tell you what happened in this book, basically. I was not a fan. And then I'm going to donate this one to a thrift store just because it has a tear in the cover. Because the books I donate to the library, I like to be in perfect condition. So that's what we thought of that book. I need to put it in there. So in the end of the month, when I do my wrap up, I have a physical book to show, but I will be donating it. So I just finished a book. So that means I need to write my thoughts in my book journal here. Bullet journal, book journal, whatever you want to call it. Y'all already hear Fred in the background, but he can't come in here at night because there's no litter box. So we finished Annihilation. There we go, checking it off. So we are starting this one in pink because I don't have a red pen because I lost it. So we have Annihilation. I cannot spell that word, so I have to be looking. Annihilation. And oh, I need to get my iPad, but this is by Drew Carpenton. I say I need to get my iPad because that's where I have like my Excel sheet and I put down all my stats in it. So I need to see what dates I read this book, and so my dates read, that cat's gonna be driving me crazy in the background, but as I said, there's no litter box in here and we are in here for the night. So I started this book on December 2nd. Let me make sure that date's right because sometimes it isn't. They'll put it like the next day and it is right. So we started on 12/02/2019 and we read till 12. What did I say the date was? Today is the 12th. So yeah, that was supposed to take me 5 days to read and it didn't. So let me write, it was a me problem. Didn't remember other books and series. Can't tell you what happened in the book. Okay, and now I just had to draw in the 3 stars. I didn't get a sticker. I didn't put a sticker on priority. Let me show y'all. These are my stickers from Rainy Creek Designs. You can get them on Amazon or Etsy. Those are the places where I get mine. So that is all for my book journal portion of this. So now we are going to move over to my sketchbook, and I actually need to, I got a paper clip to put this in here. These are the challenges from the book Junkie Trials. I've talked about how I do my book reading challenges in the past. So this book I'm going to put under, so read a book with an LGBTQ, y'all know the rest, character. So apparently Theron is bisexual, but I got no hint of that in the book, so I'm not going to put him, I'm not going to put it as that. So this is light a candle with a warm drink as you read. I can count that because I did have a candle on today. But I am going to do this as a book that contains death because the title is Annihilation and a character did die in this. So that was under number 7. So we are putting Annihilation as that. Again, I don't know how to spell Annihilation. It corrects me every time when I type it in. So we have that there. So we did finish Annihilation, so I can check it off my TBR. And I need to add it in my red section of my journal. So Annihilation. Okay, so where did I put the paper clip? There's the paper clip. So we are going to paperclip it in. Oh, and I did film today. I didn't film, I edited, so that doesn't get marked off. So I forgot to mark in yesterday how many pages I read. I read 49 pages, and then today I read 25 pages. So there's that, and oh my gosh, my back is like my shoulder, but that is so far of all the pages that I have read this month. So now we are going to be adding another book in my stack of books in my TBR stack. So these won't get read till February or January, but I'm going to add Illuminae. Surprisingly, I've not read this book yet, but another sci-fi. And this is the Illuminae Files, book 1, and this is by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Very popular series. I wish I had the hardback because like it's like different, but I got this on Book Outlet for real cheap. So like this format, like y'all can see, is kind of crazy, and I've heard the audiobook is the way to go for this, and it is over 500 pages, so I would do the audiobook anyway. So I don't think this is done by chapters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm giving myself 5 days to read this. So, or actually it is over 500, so I could give myself 10 days to read it. So we are gonna do 599 divided by 10, which will be 59 pages a day. So let's go find page 59. So yeah, this should be a really quick read. So here is page 59. I know this book is probably gonna be confusing for me, but it's okay. So we're gonna get one of our post-it notes, put it here, and I'm gonna use my green pen because I feel like that'll be easiest to see if I can get this straight on. And we are going to write down 59 pages a day. So I'll be reading 59 pages a day in this book. I have the bookmark right here. How I choose my bookmark, obviously this is not a book of the month book. I choose my bookmark, I pull the first one that is in my little mug. It's a mug I got in New York. Was it the last time I was there or the time before? I don't know. I got them one of the times I've been in New York. So we have Illuminae, and we are going to add that. Here's my current TBR pal. And let me talk about the book that I will be starting tomorrow, and that is The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I need to close these pens because I don't want to be getting ink all on my carpet or on me. But this is a huge book. It is over 1,000 pages, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna give myself 10 days to read it. Yeah, it's basically 1,000 pages. It's 970 something, 973 pages. I don't know whether that counts or no, those are things. But this is one of my grandma's all-time favorite books. She got me this for Christmas, and there's like a note and everything. I'm not gonna show that. And yeah, so she said I'll like it. It is historical fiction, which is my favorite genre, and I feel like going from a sci-fi to a historical is good instead of going from like a fantasy to a historical. So that is what we will be starting tomorrow, and we will be reading how many chapters in a day. I am intimidated by this book. Yeah, it's only 1 chapter a day because it's like Stephen King, who has these, like, it's numbered, so that's gonna be confusing me. So it's 5, and then we'll do 5 divided by 3, which will be like 5 divided by 3. So 1 chapter in an hour, but it's not a chapter. Let me just see how long that is. So 2, so 1 goes from, it's like 30 pages, maybe? No, okay, it's 21 to 29, which is 8 pages, and then we have 30 to 30 to 41. So I guess I'll do something like that. As I said, I am very intimidated by this book, and I've been recording for 10 minutes. But I did want to read a quote from the Book of the Month bookmark that I was using for Annihilation. And this is by Rebecca Solnit. I'm not sure who that is. I got this in November 2018. And the quote is, "A book is a heart that only beats in the chest of another." So there's the quote. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. But I'm going to go clean all this stuff up and then get in the bed. And that means go to bed at 4 a.m. So however many hours, that is like 7 hours from now, I'll be watching Kiss videos. Yeah. My favorite kind of weather. It's rainy and overcast and just so nice. It's cold, but it's nice. Constantly get interrupted around here. Right time I start vlogging, she has to start barking. She's been quiet all day. Take 2. It is currently Friday, December the 13th, and hopefully my dog doesn't start barking this time, but I'm just doing a reading update. So I started The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I am 30 pages in, which is like section 2 of chapter 1. I'm reading 28 pages at a time, because that's just what the division was. So that's what we're doing. So in the prologue, we have a thief who nobody knows who he is. They think his crime is just like really stupid, really. He stole something that is so valuable. It basically has no value because it's not like he stole from a monastery and not from the people in the village. So to them, that's just so high up that it's kind of unimaginable. So nobody really understands why he did this, who he was, that kind of stuff. So we go about 13 to 15 years in the future. I'm bad at math, I don't know. So we get to our main character, Tom, who he basically just got fired. He's supposed to be building this house for an earl, and the earl was like, he got rejected for his marriage, so they do not need the house anymore. So that just happened, and I just wanted to show y'all the art for part 1. Which is from 1135 to 1136, and the prologue was in 1123, I think. Yeah, the prologue was in 1123, and my grandma said to read this, if you are reading this book, to read that. So it's from the Doomsday Book to the Magna Carta, just talking about how Henry, who was, I don't know which number of Henry, but in 1120 did not have an heir, so it was just a disputed succession. So I actually don't know who it went to, who the throne went to, because my knowledge in English history, I don't really know that much in that time period. From like the 1100s and the 1200s, I start getting more knowledge into it in the 1300s. But I am about to do an unboxing for you guys. I have my last ever Litjoy crate box here. There's the back, the side, and the other side. Oh, it doesn't say the same thing. But I really do like Litjoy, but I just don't need all the stuff that comes with it. I do prefer Litjoy to Owlcrate because I feel like I've just enjoyed the books from Litjoy more than the books from Owlcrate, but that is just me. So here we go. And this is like a Jane Austen theme, so I'm thinking it's going to be a Pride and Prejudice retelling, which I have not read Pride and Prejudice. I own it, I haven't read it. But yeah, so our little booklet, it says Lost in Austen, and this is so cute. It has a little sheep and then a horse. But that is our cheat sheet, so we're not looking at that. So the first thing I see, oh, it's a little teacup. Let's see if I can get into it. I have my scissors if I need them. But yeah, it's a little teacup. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Like, see, when I drink out of mugs, I never use that. I just do like that because I don't know. But the inside says, I'd rather have nothing but tea, which is a Jane Austen quote. Now, I do prefer tea to coffee, to let y'all know. So then we have, are these socks maybe? Talk Darcy to me instead of Talk Dirty to me. Yeah, I know like a lot of these references, but I don't know. I haven't read any of her stuff, but I don't know if these are socks or what. I don't want to open them because sometimes they are like socks or gloves or something. I give them away, but they look fuzzy, so they look comfortable. So now we have a little plate that you put your teacup on. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is like nice. There you go. Has a little flower on it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So what is this? These are just stickers that are supposed to be like wax seals. So that's really cool that they're stickers instead of the actual thing, because like I'm scared of burning myself doing that. And oh my gosh, we have another like nice thing, like, and it just has all of her books on it: Sense and Sensibility, Mansfield Park, North Northanger Abbey, Persuasion, Emma, and Pride and Prejudice. And my Pride and Prejudice is actually a yellow copy like that. So that's a little cool, a little platter thing. We're gonna put my tea on that. And let's see what else we have in here. We have a notepad, which, y'all, I need notepads like crazy. I use them so much. Is it really that thick? Oh, you can set it up like that. That's nice. So it says the book covers. Oh, it's a calendar. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so it just has, it's not just Jane Austen. Like, this is a Charles Dickens, Emily Bronte, Jane Austen, Louisa May Alcott, Jane Austen again, Stephen King, Charlotte Bronte, George R.R. Martin, L.M. Montgomery, J.K. Rowling, and George R.R. Martin, Winter is Coming. So this is super cute and I really like it. So now we are on our book. Now if it's an actual Jane Austen book, I'm going to be kind of shook. So spoilers ahead if you don't want to know what's in the December box. Has all these things everywhere. So here we go. Opening it up. And it is a Dangerous Alliance and Audacious, which means it's Jane Austen inspired. Jenicky Cohen. So Lady Victoria Ashton has everything she could have ever wanted. An older sister happily wed, the future of her family estate secure, and an ample opportunity to while her time away in the fields around her home. So the inside is just like the picture I showed y'all earlier, and then we have a signed copy here. It's signed by the author. Is she English? She went to Cambridge, I see, and USC, and University of California, Davis. She lives in California. So yeah, I love this cover. It's really pretty. So I'm assuming this is in that time period. I don't know, is it Victorian? Did she live in Victorian or Edwardian times? Or Georgian times? You never know. So we do have more in here. So we have our playing cards, which, ooh, they're Hunger Games ones. We have Katniss right there, and let's see who else we have. So the box did come early this month because it usually comes around the 25th of the month, and obviously we have Christmas. So we have Katniss and Peeta. I'm assuming that's Peeta. I think if it was Finnick, it would have the trident. I have a Finnick poster right over there. He is iconic. So then we got our note from the author, and look how cute that is. I love it. So a note from the author, and that is everything. So ultimately, this is a really good box, even though I've never read anything by Jane Austen. I'm seeing what those fuzzy things were. Let's see. And who did the artwork is Andrea Ars from she's Argentinian and living in the Czech Republic. So that's really cool. There's her social media if y'all want to follow her, because that art is really pretty. I'm definitely gonna have to look her up. What were those fuzzy things is what I am wondering. Ooh, they are socks. I'm definitely gonna have to put those on because I'm freezing, and I am going to be keeping them because like they're fuzzy, and fuzzy socks I die for. So yeah, the cards were Katniss and Peeta, and this, you can see the name of the artist who did the cards on there. So I didn't get the add-ons, but those or what you could get. And then our theme for next month, even though I will not be getting it, is Starry Night, and that's a really beautiful drawing there. But that is everything that was in the Litjoy box this month. Ultimately a really good box. And yeah, so I will catch up with you guys. We are about to go brace the elements. Y'all saw that it's been pouring on rain all day to get the Harry Styles album. I get his album on release day every time. I mean, this is only the second time ever, but even on One Direction, I always go on release day. So we're gonna pray that they have a vinyl, and if they don't, I'll be very upset and we'll have to order one on Amazon. I'm going to 2 different stores though that sell vinyls, like the only stores that sell vinyls. Well, Walmart does, but I don't go there. So that's what we're about to do. Yo, I have a funny story. Look up. there. So I cannot reach that. And you see it says signed copy. So I had to go get my dad to go get it down. And it's a signed copy by Paul Stanley. And that's like amazing. And I was too scared to use that still because I don't want to get in trouble. But yes, so I had to get it. Okay guys, so I got Fine Line, the vinyl, and I'm gonna show my dad what the inside of this looks like. If you follow Harry Styles on Instagram, then you have seen this. You know what's in here. And I want to see his reaction because it's gonna be really funny. So okay, this is your first time in the vlog. Okay, it's flip the yellow thing over. No, like in your hand. What do you have to say about that?
We're taking that one back. I mean, this is uncalled for.
Show it to the camera.
What is this? What is this, Harry Styles?
Oh my god. Y'all, it's Saturday. I got my Texas Roadhouse, the rolls, applesauce, ribs, potatoes, and then the bacon and cheese to put on the potatoes. It's lit. Hey guys, so it is Sunday. I have a package from one of my friends. It sounds like it's a Funko Pop, maybe. I don't know. So we're gonna see what is in here. It's from my wish list on Amazon. And I'm really excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's the Spaceman Funko Pop, and then it's Ace's book. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm fangirling. Thank you.